Good afternoon, CFM. Happy Friday to you. We have a fun workout for you today, coupled with a not so fun workout for you today. Let's begin with 3 rounds through 10 calories, your choice, row, bike, or ski. Then I want you to get down and do a 45-second plank. Okay, so squeeze your abs, try to pull your pelvis up, right? Make sure that we're in a good straight line, hands underneath the shoulders. When we finish the plank, we're doing Cossack squats and then our T-spine opener. So Cossack squats, we're trying to open up the hip, stretch out the hamstring a little bit, open the groin, as well as get to the bottom of the squat on one leg at a time. Feel free to pull yourself up with your hands, but make sure you do stand in between, right? The next one is with a bench and a PVC pipe. What I wanna do is have my palms facing up, hands grabbing about shoulder width apart, and then I'm going to sit my elbows on the edge of the bench, and I'm going to push my head through my arms without letting my hands twist off of that PVC pipe. And then I'm just kind of doing simulated curls here. And the narrower I get my elbows, or the wider I get my hands, the more of a external rotation stretch I get on those. All right, that's a really good movement for helping to unlock our shoulders. And everybody asks me, like, why do we do so much shoulder work before we do squats? Well, it's not like we're not doing squat warm-up stuff, but the shoulder work is important because we need to guard that posture, and we need to be able to pull our shoulder blades back and together in order to get our hands into the right position, in order to get our traps into the right position, and our shoulder blades in the right position to guard our upper back posture when we squat. And like the contact point with the bar is one of the most important parts of the back squat, right? Because if I have it in the wrong spot, then nothing is gonna feel good. Or if I can't get my shoulders into the right position, then my arms are not gonna be able to get into the right position. So that's why we do a lot of the shoulder opener stuff before we do a squat workout. All right, so for the squat workout, you need a couple things to be available to you in rapid succession, because there's some prescribed rests and some back-to-back stuff that we're gonna be working on. So you need a dumbbell or a kettlebell. The weight on it doesn't have to be super heavy. For some of you guys that want to like run a more significant challenge, you can use like the 50 or the 60-pound dumbbells. Anywhere in the range of like 15 to 35 would be a good median amount. And do remember when we set the dumbbells down fast, try not to drop them, especially on the head of the dumbbell, because it will cause it to flex relative to the other one, and that can damage them or cause the head to break off when somebody else is using it, okay? All right, so the name of the day, or the word of the day, is eccentric, right? And that is the down phase or the stretching phase of the squat. So we'll have our 50 to 60% loaded on the bar, have all my other stuff ready, big step back, and then for 5 reps, it's 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, no bounce, and then drive up, okay? That is our eccentric squat. Put the bar back in the rack, look at the clock, right? Take a little time to get myself set up, right? And then I'm doing my Bulgarian split squat. So I've got my back foot elevated on this one and my weight in front in the goblet position, and I'm gonna drive up, touch my knee to the ground, drive up. I'm getting 6 reps with the weight. After rep number 6, I'm gonna set that weight down. I'm gonna try to jump, okay? If you can drive your knee up when you do it, great. If not, just try to leave contact with the ground. Try to push as hard as you can to elevate that foot up off the ground, right? And that is our little Bulgarian split squat combo. And the last piece will be an isometric squat hold using that weight. So we'll do, this part will be done down the middle, and we're gonna go holding the bottom position without my elbows touching my knees, right? So I'm sitting there in this bottom position for 20 seconds. When I see the clock has 20 seconds has expired, I set it down, and then I'm doing broad jumps for max distance, okay? So as soon as you set that thing down, you're going right into your broad jumps. There's 5 reps of a broad jump for max distance. Whew, and I'm out of breath just from demoing that at nothing for weight on it, okay? So this is something you're gonna have to rest and recover. You will feel a massive peak in your heart rate when you get to the end of that set, so you get a lot of recovery. We're only doing it 3 times, right? And then we'll move on to our rowing, okay? So the rowing today is our second piece, and it is 3 components.
Each one is perfectly fine to be done with a partner on the rower because you should still be resting more than we're working, or approximately the same amount than we're working. We're doing a 1,000, a 500, and a 250, right? So those are our 3 rows for the day, and I want them to get progressively faster. So the 1,000, I want you to row at your target pace for your 2K. Your 500, I want to be, say, 2 to 4 seconds faster than your target for your 2K. And your 250, which is a short one, I want it to be like 3 to 5 to 6 seconds faster than your target for your 2K, okay? There are prescribed rests within this, and it has a little bit of a range to it, so try not to go over or under that range. If you're right in the middle of that range, that's perfect. And if you feel like you're ready to go before the rest has expired, then maybe we evaluate your target race pace for the row, okay? So you should need all that rest, and the goal as we go through our 2K row training progression is that the pace is gonna stay the same on a lot of the intervals that we do, and I'm just gonna start squeezing the rest out of it slowly as we go through the next 6-7 weeks of doing our 2K row pace work. All right, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on Saturday.